Hello viewers, hi everyone. So here we are again with a new problem. So the problem is a separate linked list in parts. So this is the problem we have. Let's just understand the problem. So the problem is we have given a head of a single linked list and we have a given integer k. And whatever the linked list we have, we just have to separate into k parts. The problem is easy as that. Okay, so let me again describe the problem using this diagram representation, we can say. So let's suppose we have a linked list like 1, then 2, and then 3. Let's suppose this. Okay, and the k that we have given is 3. Let's suppose it means we have to convert that linked list or break that linked list into 3 parts. So it's easy as that. How we can do that? Simple. The first part is 1, the second part is 2, and the third part is 3. And the another thing which comes to the mind is, what do you mean by splitting the linked list in some parts? It means, as you can see, the 1 and 2 is connected together, but in order to split it we have to break this connection. Okay, so simple as that. In this case 1 is connected with 2, but when we have to separate it we have to remove this connection, and the next of this node should be none. So this is pointing to none, this is pointing to none, this is pointing to none. So the problem is easy as that. Now let's just see the another variant of problem. Okay, the another variant of problem is, let's suppose the given linked list is 1, the 2, and the 3, and let's suppose the k that we have given is 5. Oh, then what we have to do? The length of the linked list which is given to us is 3, and the problem says that we have to divide it into 5 parts. So in that condition what we have to do? So simply, whatever the linked list we have to convert it into 5 parts. In that case the length is 3, so we convert this one, this 2 as a single 2, this 3 as a single 3. But this is a 3 part. Now what is for the left 2 parts? For that we are simply store the none, and we are simply storing the none. Yeah, so this one is the valid output if the length of linked list is less than the given k. At that position what we have to do, we have to store none in the remaining positions. Okay, and there is another variation. Let me show that. So let me take from there so that it is easy for us. It wants so okay, sorry. So again let me do it, take it. Okay, okay, so where it is, I think it should be upside. Yeah, okay, let me take it there. So yeah, so in that condition what we have to do, we have the linked list as that, as you can see here, and the k which is given to us is 3. It means we have to divide this whole linked list into 3 parts. Now the length of the linked list is 10 now, and if we try to break it in 3 parts, how we can do it? We can simply break there, we can simply break there, but we can simply break there. Okay, but what for this a remaining node? So in that case, the problem states that we have to divide our linked list in such a way that the part we have, let's suppose there should be 3 parts. So the part we have has element not greater than 1. What do you mean by that? Let me tell you. So here the part should be in the order of occurrences in the input list, and part occurring earlier should always have a size greater than or equal to part occurring later. So it means that we have to store the parts in such a way in which way it occurs, and the another thing is the length of each part should be equal. Okay, as in the case if we have 3 length of linked list and k equal to 3, we can simply divide it into 3 parts, right? But if in the in the problem we have size of linked list is 10, and we have to divide it into 3 parts, then one part is remaining. What we have to do in that point? So in that point no two parts should have a size differing by more than 1. It means if we divide this linked list into 3 parts, we have to adjust the nodes in such a way that no two parts having the difference of 1. So if we divide the linked list in such a way, let's suppose like this and this. So you can see there is a 4 and there is a 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So this should be valid. But it should not be valid if, let's suppose, I take 5 from there and then 2. Then you can see 5 minus 2 is equal to the 3. Okay. I hope you get an idea from that, from all these calculations that we did. So the problem is very easy as that. How I can say it? See, if the length of the linked list, in that case, if it is 10, and we know that the parts in which we have to break it, we can make a division of this and we get 3. What this 3 signifies? 3 states that in each and every part we should have 3 nodes. Okay, but in that case we also have one extra node which not fits in this way. Like if we are giving 3 nodes to each part, then for the 3 part it is not possible to like to occupy or uh, to balance it. Okay, I hope you understand it. So for that, what we can do, simple as that. See, so for the 3 parts, 3 into 3, we have 9. So the nine nodes should be like the 9 nodes should be fitted, but the total nodes is 10. So 10 minus 9, or we can say 10 modulo 9 is equal to 1. So there is a one extra node, okay, which we have to handle, right? So how we can do this? Simple as that. We can simply create pointers. Okay, initially we are here, and as we know that we have to break it into 3 parts. Okay, so 3 parts and each part contains 3 nodes. So we just move this pointer. In that case we are creating a counter. Now counter is 0, here counter is 1, here counter is 2. Okay, or we can say counter is 3. After this, what we do, we create a variable. Let's suppose we create a variable like temp. Okay, and we store this connection which is 3 to 4. So 3 to 4 connection is stored in this temp. After that, this connection is breaked. Okay, after this, what we have to do, so this is the current node, right? So we are taking an array, and in that array we are storing this node which points from 1 and still there. After that, this node is pointing to this temp. That's why we are storing this address, so that we can also iterate next. So we go there. Okay, and now this current is pointing to there. Okay, now again we do this for 3 times as we calculated here. After that, we again create a temp and we store the connection from 6 to 7, right? After storing this connection, we separate that out and just put it in our output array like that. Now this is pointing to there and this is pointing to there. After that, again we will iterate until this becomes 0, like this and this. Now here you ask me that, okay, now what happens with the last, like this one? So what should I do in that case? This is the case then when everything is fitted. Okay, now what we do, we simply save this thing in some variable and save this thing in some variable. Okay, now we know that we have to add 3 nodes in one part. So we will go 1, 2 and 3 and we will check this variable. Let's suppose this is extra, the variable name is extra. So we will check this variable. If this variable is equal to 0, it means we don't have to add any extra node. But if it is not equal to 0, we add extra node and make -1. And now if we subtract minus from there, so it becomes 0. So now you can see there that we are at position number what, as at position number 4. Now we store 4 to 5 address. So the 4 to 5 address is stored here, and we are storing what, the head. And what is head? Head is there. Now this head should comes there, and now this comes here. So we create actually we separated there. Now again we move it three times, one, two, and three, right? And then we check this extra part. Now it is equal to 0. We don't have to add any extra node. Now we break it, we save it. 6 sorry 7 to 8 is saved somewhere, and the 5 node should be added here. After that this should be incremented to this node, and this should be incremented to this node again three times. Again we have to put this 8 here, and now when we move next we are getting none, and at that condition we have to stop. So now just let's see this code part, because that is easy way to understand the whole thing. So what I did, I simply create a function which actually counts the length of the linked list. Now what I do, like we know that we have to divide it into k parts, so we will create an output array, and this output array having the size of k. Initially every part should none, because we have to fill every part, and this is should be added. Should be added means how many nodes should be added in each part, and this is extra added as I tell you, okay, previously. So I will create a pointer which is current, and there is a previous, as I tell you the whole approach. So what I do, I is 0 initially, and we have to do this step k times, means we have to convert it into k parts. What I do, I simply, like, I can cut this out, because every time should be added 3. So what I do, the first, like the current is pointing to the head which is 1, and we are putting it into our array which is the output array, right? And after that, like let's suppose this is 3, so this loop works for 3 times, and we decrement it every time, right? And we will make our pointer next, next, next. And after this what we do, if there is some extra added, we just add it as well and make it -1, and we have to every time we have to make only one addition, and then we break from this loop, okay? And when one part is created, so here we created a one part, okay, one splitted part, and then we increment our I, and we make it none. What do you mean by none? When we reach here we separate this. So for separating it we have to make 4 dot next is none. That's why we are making 4 dot next is none. After doing all these steps we are just returning this output array, and this is what the solution we have, you can see. Okay, thank you friends, bye bye.